Hi guys, in this video I will explain everything I do to create beats for Melanie Martinez in the style of her latest album, especially songs like Void, Evil and Death. At first, I want to thank you for your support over the past few weeks. The channel is growing well and this is also thanks to your support. Before starting with the tutorial, I just wanted to ask you to subscribe if you have not already done it, because I plan to make many more videos where I explain in detail what I usually do for these beats. Thanks, and let's go to the tutorial. First of all, it's important to set the right tempo. For these beats, I noticed that the perfect range is between 95 and 105 BPM. Then I immediately start creating a guitar riff that is very simple and catchy. In this case, I also duplicated the audio and lowered it an octave. If you can play the guitar is good, but you can create nice riffs even using only VSTs. The best ones are those of Ample Guitar, and if you have a FL Studio, I highly recommend using the guitars in Flex. The principle to follow is always to listen to what you are doing and see if you like. In these productions, I usually try to give a bit of distortion, and to do so I used Saturation Knob, which is free, and Guitar Rig 5, but you can also use free amp plugins such as Amplitude that has nice presets, or even Hardcore in FL Studio. Then I added an EQ to make the guitar less muddy, and finally some reverb to give depth. For the bass, my advice is to use Ample Bass Lite, a free plugin that has a crazy quality. Also here, very simple pattern that sounds like this. Then I also added the Guitar Rig 5 with this preset. Notice that the bass only plays in choruses, so I can give them more energy. For real drums, there are no shortcuts. You need to have quality libraries. You can download free real drums drum kits that are great and already mixed. In this case, I used one of the best drum libraries that exists, Addictive Drums 2, with the bright snappy preset in the Modern Soul and R&B library. The basic pattern I created sounds like this. It is important that you vary the velocities of each note to give a more real feeling, because a drummer never hits with the same force at all strokes. For the effects in this case, having already high quality drums, I added only a little saturation with the saturation knob. If you notice, I varied the patterns during the beat to create variation. In the pre-chorus, I eliminated the hi-hats, and in the choruses, I doubled them. It is important that you also add ghost notes, which are shots that are placed between the main ones at a significantly lower volume. Last, don't play the drums for the whole beat. Create pause moments where they are present. One thing I like to do in these beats for the chorus is to take the previously recorded guitars and change the amp effect, making it even more aggressive and distorted. In this case, I used another instance of Guitar Rig 5 with this preset. The guitars sounds like this. To have a complete beat that is always interesting without boring the listener, it's important to create other melodies with other instruments. This also allows you to have melodic material to use in sections such as pre-post choruses and bridges, which are sections that can also be very different from all the other sections. In this case, I created 3 melodies, one of the guitar with a VST, Ample Guitar Semi-Hollow, second is a bell very similar to the one present in Void, and the third is a simple pad that adds body. To make you understand, this is the difference in how the guitar plays alone, and this is how the guitar plays with these other melodies. Much better and unique. Obviously, don't exaggerate with this. It is important to introduce these melodies only 2-3 times during the beat to keep it interesting. Finally, as I always do, I added effects like rises and hits to create even more excitement and give a sense of progression and anticipation. I often use these effects before the choruses to make the entrance much more exciting. Here's the difference without and with these effects. At this point, the beat is over. I just added some small variations here and there. The next step is the mix, but since I don't know if you are interested in this more technical stuff like mix and master, let me know in the comments if you also want a video about that, and I'll be back soon.